Chase the high, leverage to the edge. Stack was king, felt the market's pledge. Dreams took flight, then the crash bit deep. Margin call, howls I can't sleep. Ghost haunts my night. Liquidation cry, it rips my soul. Fear cuts deep, I lose control. Pain screams loud, I'm in the hole. Liquidation cry. Anxiety claws, screens a blur of red. Friends cash out, leave me for dead. Every tick drops, my guts twist and burn. Stacks a ghost, when will I learn? Liquidation cry, it rips my soul. Liquidation cry. Saw the trap, set a line to hold. Took a breath, stopped the panic cold. Stuck to the plan, clawed my way back. Foot fades out, but the scars attack. Liquidation cry, it rips my soul. Fear cuts deep, I lose control. Pain screams loud, I'm in the hole. Liquidation cry. Liquidation cry. I rise through the pain.
Waiting for the season, lost in crypto's gloom. Waiting for the season, lost in crypto's gloom. Shadows on the charts, all coins fade to gray. Gonna spin their tails, but they're gone next day. Heart burns like a flame, then it turns to dust. Waiting for the season, in my dreams I trust. Oh, altcoin season, when will you blow? Dreaming of riches, lost in the gloom. Altcoin season, break this cold night.
Check 1 2 1 2.
Chasing the spark.
Holy crap, what is that smell?
Oh, that's Sean. Oh, that's his new bright idea that he has.
Oh man, what? Oh my God, it smells horrible in here.
That's my new product, Road Dog. We can sell it on stream or wherever.
Get that, what? Get it out. What? Out, man. Open the window, open the door, something, man. Let's get this out of here.
I told you, Sean, that's a sucky idea. Toilet water does not come from the toilet. That'd be false advertising if you sell toilet water and it don't come from a toilet hobby. Don't be stupid. If them French little suckers can make $1 million selling toilet water, I think we can too. So that's not how these work. I'm telling you. Who would wear that? That stinks. Well, their stuff don't smell like much better sometimes. I don't know, maybe we can throw some spinach or something, get some grasses out of the yard, put in with it or something, but we'll spice it up, put some lemon juice in it. It works for that lifer dude. He just put some lemon juice in his. John, you're there. God, the door's open. Go, get it out of here. Get it out of here. All right, Road Dog, I got you. I got control room. You ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, on days like today, sometimes you just need a little something extra. That little something on depressing moments, that little lift in your spirits, and I think we have just the thing for you. Every show we like to bring out that little special something that can lift our spirits up high, and that is the cowbell. Join me now for the ringing of the cowbell. Let it flow in you, through you, above you, through you, whatever. Just let it make you tingle all over. And now the ceremony is complete. Still waiting on you, Sean.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Fibgood is here. We're here looking at the markets after we had this nasty drop, not just in Bitcoin, because you know what follows if Bitcoin ain't happy, right? Yeah, those altcoin portfolios start tanking. Oh, them portfolio bags. Whoo. It's a little different if you're just trading, but when you got a portfolio bag that you're holding and you watch the ups and downs on that, you already know. There's no need to talk about it. I think everybody watching their investment bags do that shimmy shake that they do, ups and downs. Getting seasick here. I'm on a small ass time frame, like you probably noticed it. This is a 6 minute, looks a lot like the 5 minute. Here we are down here now. If I wanted to check it here, I'm looking for bottom signals down here that they might have a local catch. It's already caught on some various trend lines I have drawn from other time frames and finding some support. So a little hopeful, but it does look like we are in our 1272 area, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no. Is it more? Did you go more? You went a little more to the 1414 area. So this is notable local turnaround just for this little arm here. So we at least got a little something, and we can track that little guy and measure it. One of the reasons why we went down there is just because we didn't do so good on this higher high over here, even on this smaller time frame. And I'm about to make this a new rule of mine right here. When I take a fib movement from here to there, and see that one didn't really. I mean, it went up above, but for a higher high, we didn't get that 1.3. We didn't touch the 618. She came in very shy of that. I don't know. I'm adding that to my rules of ones to really start to watch it when they don't actually touch a fib when they're higher. Idea there. She did get up to, because from there we start working on this little droppy drop. Same thing happened over here with this one. It just got this one right here. So we take our fib from here. That's not a fib, silly goose. You tried to fool me. I see what you did there. You take a fib from here and down, and see, we didn't do it. We did the same thing over here. We were shy of it. Went higher than what we had here, but not in that juicy area. It should have come up here at least to start fooling them guys. And of course, we got the little bump. Bumped it a bump, down. So where we are right now, just looking at local legs and everything. Go from the high over here all the way down to the low over here, and we're just going to gauge her. She got past the 236. That's the first thumbs up we'll give her. Looking for us to come up to $116,094 in that area. The area that we really want to keep our eye on, though, is going to be this little booger right here at the 0.5 Fibonacci. So 116,500. Getting rejected there is, well, that would suck. That's kind of what happened to us over here, for real. Burp. Are you just trying to keep fibbing us? No, actually, we got our 786 over there. What was I looking at earlier? I'm getting confused with some TA I was doing earlier before the show here. So there is a chance that we come up and go for a bearish retest, or maybe we come up and we might come back up to 118 and get back above this little red line. You hear me talk about the red line, and 117,300. That's our 236 fib from from our most local pull that we're on, leg that we're on. It's good if we can stay above it. No guarantees that we will. Sucks when we break below it, showing some signs of weakness. There's another area not far from where we are here, the 382, just a little bit down here. I just don't have it marked on this particular chart. This is probably when we need to zoom out a little bit. It's always good to zoom out. I start out with the 6 minute just because, well, that's the Degen thing to do. We're a Degen channel, so we got some DJ ways, but we also got some of them savvy ways. We know how to do it right and zoom out. Zooming out here to the daily. Let's go ahead and take a look at and see what's going on Bitcoin and the bigger picture thing. These are the areas that we had marked. This is the 382 right down here at 113,000. Oh gosh darn it, we coming close to it, ain't we? The bad news that we were talking about was losing this trend line here. That one right there, we're losing that one. That's not a good sign, and it's drawing us down toward this one down here, and that's where our next little fib level's hanging out here on the daily. And we don't have to go get it. I hope we don't, but there's that chance that we do. And I would rather see us wick back up here, kind of like what we did over here in this area. I would like to see that, but I don't always get what I want. Sometimes you get what you need. And Mick Jagger said that very well, I thought. I do see some signs over here I'd like to talk about. We've got our moving averages hanging up above 117,000. Price is not there yet. Could that snap us back over there? It could. I'm hoping that it does. Our other choices are to either get rejected there on the way back up, like bearish retest idea we're talking about, like we come back up and then roll over. Could come down here and talk to this 50 moving average, and of course that's right here in this 112, 113 area. A lot of people are starting to look there. People were looking there before there was a reason to look there. Now there's probably a little bit more of a reason to look there, but we do have a local trend line going on. Let me see this. What kind of time frame can we get over here? And my personal opinion for a local pattern idea, that's not a solid line at all. You got that going on your tops, touching candle bodies to more candle bodies, and at the bottom of this leg right here, when we start carrying it over to other places here. And we're just going to go to the wicks because they are getting a little extreme. We do seem to have like a broadening pattern for a local pattern. Now those can be bullish. That is bullish. Got a 72% chance actually to break up to the upside. What we usually look for on this is some kind of, a double bottom or something, a partial decline where it might range here and then break out. Those are the strongest ones to look for on that. If it starts just coming right back up here, there's a chance it might get rejected and then have another little retest. So I mean, that's cool if you want to take profits as it goes up, but just know as we get closer to $118,000 and 300, $118,200 right over here in this area, If we are lucky enough to do that, I think that we are, looking at these moving average, 800, 600, 360 coming there. And then all the other ones, 200s, and all those little smaller ones, all right up there too with it, just waiting for us to come back up and slap them, give them a high five. And then they might just smack our happy little asses back down for a lower low after that. Could happen. We could be bouncing around here for a minute. The biggest sign, the biggest warning was when we broke the major trend line. There was another idea that we were floating over here. Was this the bullish one? Yeah, this one right here, where this was, you know, breaking out, but that's invalidated. It came back below the trend line here. It had a little wiggle room, so we were giving it a little grace there, but she gave it up. As soon as she lost this one, where all those touches were below it, invalidated. So we are on that bullish scene. I mentioned last night that's where it looked like she was wanting to try to do for real, a bearish retest of these trend lines. Tis what we got. It was a beautiful example of a bearish retest. And wow, where is this BTSE? What kind of volume makes these kind of candles? I don't like that. I think let's take you out of here. You don't have enough volume to look at. Try a different. Oh, snip! Here we go. Well, I got a big old red box here on something on the daily. I believe that is a 113 to 127 Fibonacci from a previous pull, and we're ranging out in that zone, and that's kind of cool. That's something that's noteworthy. This looks like a perfect chart for me to just zoom out and. Oh, you don't have it. I was trying to draw you over here. I think we can still get it here, though. I think we can still get it right here. Are we still above it? You flirting with it right now. So we if you guys saw that, that's the overall trend line. We broke out above it and flagging above it, and that's usually a good sign. I'm still hopeful that we might be able to pull off some kind of funky move to the upside. I am. So I'm not looking for any major pullbacks. 110 in that area would be the lowest that I would see, but I'm not confident that we're even about to do that just yet. I think there's some other places that we can be looking at, and trend lines are kind of giving us a few little ideas a little bit. Well, I guess you do kind of point that way, don't you? Well, aren't you just a little something? So I can see an argument for it to go down there. I can. And that's not the worst of it. This is the worst of it. This is total 3 right here. This is our altcoins dropping. While I'm talking about this, let me throw up my little marker before I come to the chat. Should have already been to the chat. My apologies, but I get to talking about this stuff. Put the marker on there. If you got a coin request you want to take a look at, I'll look for it below that little marker. That way I can find it. So if you've already mentioned one, you might want to mention it again now. Measure move, we were looking at that idea from this possible M top, which looks a little bit more M-y now, right? Because now we got that little neckline. Yep, we got a big ass candle right there underneath that neckline, baby. Ooh, that's dope. Kind of. Is that the measure move? That looks awful. That's awful big for a measure move right there. That was a. That's going down to the WikiWix. Let's go to the bodies. Take a measure move from the bodies. See if we can. Still takes us down to around the lower 900 billions. We were over here at 1.05 trillion, trying to work our way up here to 1.1 trillion, and now we find ourselves at 700 or 978 trillion dollars, possibly dropping, possibly finding some support. I'm hoping for some support right here. We got a 50 moving average here on the 12-hour. Let me bump up to the daily. It's a little bit more. Oh Lord, altcoins, you look like you own a correction. Now Elliot said, no, it's gonna pop up. We're gonna go for our little 5th wave. It's gonna be beautiful. That's altcoin season. Yeah, I've been fussing with Elliot for this whole week. I've been telling you I didn't believe Elliot. I'm just saying that right now. I'm doing that. I've been saying I disagree with you, Elliot. This is why we argue all the time, because he ain't always right. I still see this as a possible ABC correction or whatever we got going on here. Maybe it's a 4. I don't know. I just know number be coming down more than what you said, Elliot. You just kind of keep lowering your numbers as you go. You might as well be drawing flag patterns or something. Start out with a flag pattern here, and 3 weeks later, look, it's still in a flag. That's an ugly. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot they do this thing. I forgot. My bad. It's this. Look, it's still in a flag. To the upside. I don't like being below the 21 moving average on the daily on total 3, but that's where we find ourselves. I want to quickly take a look at others right here. Reflects our altcoins just a little bit, well, some would say better. More accurately, that's all about the same. I got this trend line down here. It gives me a little something to worry about. It says that, hey man, we might continue down to this area from 277 billion down to 261, leaving about another 17 billion out of our favorite altcoins that are populating our altcoin bags at the moment, which are probably still up from where we were just a few weeks ago when we were really crying. And now they're just looking about going back there and hitting that little sore spot and slapping that fresh tattoo. You know what I'm feeling? Bam! Why did you do that? Why? Set it in, baby. Set it in. Let us now, if you don't mind, the last little culprit that we need to look at is Bitcoin dominance here on the daily, and we've been talking about it looking like she wanting to go back up. I'm looking about this 62.61% area. It's going to suck just going up there. We only went up just a fractions of a percent, and we've already seen altcoins tank this much. Imagine what it's going to do when it doubles up from there. We do have a 200 moving average right there. Hopefully we'll get rejected there, and if that happens, then altcoins get happy again. They're kind of being a little melancholy right now, a little bipolar, I think, a little manic depressive, and they'll get depressed here and start, you know, fantasizing about bridges and high buildings and everything, and then all of a sudden they'll just start getting all perky. If we get rejected there and Bitcoin dominance starts coming down like that, that would make us all happy again. Maybe we will see altcoins do a little something, but will it happen that way? What if it continues to go up to even to the 0.5? We can still see that, but man, that trip up this high, giving up gains, that's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. Meaning there might be some shorts out there on some of these altcoins. If you hadn't figured that already, I wouldn't short support though. I would find the next little high that we get, and goodness gracious, Bitcoin dominance, you looking awful kind of strong right here. Bitcoin, however, coming back to the smaller time frames, still on this nice little recovery trend here. Now here on the 6 minute, we did flip off our moving averages, even the bigger ones, so you know we're kind of officially in a bearish trend even on these smaller time frames, and kind of sucks. But until this trend line gets broken, you got a trade. I think I just saw the corner of my eye. Joe, oh yes, Joe. Hey Joe, how's it going, Joe? Joe entered a Bitcoin long 3 minutes above moving average. Right to get we're talking moving average. Stop loss under. Looks like your stop loss is 114.9. Under. Oh yeah, I see under here. Oh, it looks like we got a strong move. I think we can come up to about 117. Well, up to this area. Anywhere through here, really. With these ribbons flipping like this, kind of puts the brakes on us, and you know we would expect maybe we would get rejected there, but just because they're flipping into this smaller time frame, you can often see a little bonus run out of that, you know, as they're trying to, you know, do a little recovery thing here. So maybe around 118.7, 118.8 would be good for a little bonus area target. That would be cool. Oh man, I do. Am I? Are we back in? Are we back in now? I had a good trade. Have you ever had a trade going and then you turn around and look and then it's gone? Maybe I got stopped out. It might have been a stop out. I guess that just makes sense. That's usually what happens. But there's been sometimes I don't know. I'd turn around and then my trade was just gone. It's just like it's closed. I don't remember closing that, and it wasn't near a stop loss, or I wouldn't think it was. I've had that happen to me the other day. I came out in profit, but I was like, but it sucked because it bounced up from where it stopped. I hate that. Maybe it stopped me out and then ran. Maybe that's what it was. Come on, Bitcoin, let's do something. Let's get it going. So we got our altcoins over here just having the worst day ever. Not really, but they're down 5%, 6%. We like those days where they're green 5 or 6%, right? That's what we really like. We ain't got it, though. So, man. So are we going to get a little relief rally? Are they playing games with us going into the weekend here? We are setting up for, well, it is Thursday. Tomorrow being Friday. I feel like I'm a day behind here. How did that happen? So they're already getting plans for the weekend. You think it's going to be a bullish weekend or a bearish weekend? We know they like to flip the script, usually toward the end of it. Really curious what Sunday and Monday are going to look like as they, start getting their plan into effect. And the market makers are out there having a plan. We got a liquidation heat map here, and we had all this liquidity up here, or meaning just stop losses, liquidation points, orders, buy, whatever, buy, sell orders, conditional buy orders, whatever kind of orders. There's money up there to be had, and instead we started coming down. And ate through that at 117. There's a little bit more, just a little bit more, down about 111, 112. Which one am I on? Model 3 here. Let's put you on the 12 hour. So this is what our liquidity map kind of looks like now. It looks like we're trying to head back up here to around 117.8 if you're following that. Of course, it doesn't always do what you would think it would do, because she dropped down when there was just we were so close to 120, just a couple of, we got up, 18.8, something like that. We need that 120 area, though. That's the area that we were supposed to be trying to go for, and we didn't, meaning today's a little bit more bearish than what we want it to be, unfortunately. So we got to take that and make note of that and understand that, well, over this next week we might be in a little bit more of a bearish trend than we want to be, instead of let's blast off for a good funky August is going to be it. August is not usually noted for being the it month, but hey man, it's not usually the worst one either. Win Moon Crypto, win Lambo. I'm starting to doubt that there is such an animal. Here on the 4 hour here on Bitcoin, though, look at the 2 hour. I mean the 200 moving average. We bounced off of that. We went and tapped that. I like the 4 hour. It's a solid one, especially for the moving averages. To help guide you, and it's also the one I watch for altcoins a lot, especially as we weekend trade and trying to navigate the weekend. It's really a really good one, I find. And even this one tells me that we can come back up to this area. We'll probably retest this fib level, and I don't know, hopefully we get back above it like we have every other time, but we just continue making lower highs and lower lows, and maybe we go back up and then we just keep doing this slow burn. I don't know, but I plan on taking profits the closer as I get up to these areas, and definitely taking profits on these altcoins, because gosh darn it, as bullish as they were over here, they've lost that bullishness now, right? I guess we can take some of this stuff off. We might want to look at altcoins a little differently now. I know we instinctively want to draw a flag. It could be. We'll draw that top trend line. Ain't nothing wrong drawing the top trend line, because when you break that, that's the one you got to watch. If you break above it, you need to be in on it, right? Or at least, start thinking about making a plan of how you might want to work with that information, that it could be a bullish breakout. Is it a flag? Is it not a flag? I don't know. I guess it's still got some room to flag out. Doesn't look too horrible, but it doesn't look like she's ready to give us them big gains that we just so hope for. And remember, this was the 786, 886 for trade. This is what it's supposed to do, people. This is what it's supposed to do. Exactly what it's supposed to do. And if we pull our fib from here, swing low to swing high, we touched the 382. This is still a good area. This could be it. This might be all we do. Maybe we just, this is as low as we go for altcoins. That would be awesome. I'd be cool with that. And if we did, maybe we go sideways for a little bit and bounce off this trend line. That could happen. I would love to see that. That's what we need to see, because the other story is to break the trend line and come down here. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to go back to those altcoin prices that we had back in June, when I was like, why am I in crypto? Why didn't I could have just stayed on the stock market or something. I could have just kept looking for 1909 pennies in my penny jar. It would have been, what happened? But that's what we got to be patient and look out for at the moment. For altcoins, they're getting a little shaky, a little scary, and we don't want to get caught up in all of that. So I'm watching this 382 area, this area right here. Oh snap, quit moving things around. Stop it, gosh darn it. Give me something. I'm trying to line this up here and it's just not cooperating. There we go, right here. That 965 billion area right there. And we're a little bit above. We're just a little bit above. And I like it so far. It looks like we've found some support there at that fib, right? Let's hope. Let's hope. That's the first sign that we need that maybe we're catching some support here and might try to work our way out of this mess and not just drop. Do you got any divergence going on between some of these lows you got here? Not nothing that really, no. I mean, nah. Not on any time frame that really matters there. I would like to have seen that. That would at least give me at least some sense of hope. Might be false hope, but at least it's some kind of hope. False hope's better than no hope. Now I got no hope. I just see could still keep doing what you're doing. And that means going up and going down, but going more down than up. Let me come over and say hello to the chat, because I've been way slow on that. I've been lost in this music and everything else. 26 people hanging out with me on a Thursday night. As crypto drops, say hello to everybody here. We got Duality C in the house. I think you were here first tonight. My computer is acting slow as crap. So just a little warning, I don't have any of the chicory non-caffeinated coffee. Turkey face went blurry right there. So I'm drinking the real deal tonight, and I'll probably get jacked up. So get ready for it, because when it hits, and this turkey just goes off. I feel it kicking in already. Glary Marshmallow is here second. How's it going, Glary Marshmallow? Good to see ya. I see Strega in the house. OG1. Say hey out to all you guys here. Ave Medina, buy gold. That's all I had to do. Melis Williams. The market is going to hell today. It has. Bullish on Parade, how's it going? Good to see you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Abe, for putting all the information, all the links out there in the chat. I appreciate that. That does help. That really does help. The music is available. So, not all of these. Some of these things have not been released. But I do crypto music, mostly for this channel, and sometimes I'll release it, and it goes to Amazon and iTunes and all the streaming services. And there's even a Road Dog crypto topic channel where all the songs are released when I officially release them. I haven't done it in a couple of weeks there. Cool, you guys are lighting up my chat. Wow, I'm way behind on the chat here. Melis Williams, buy the discount. DCA, baby. They cheap today. They are cheap today. They might get a little bit more cheaper, though. That's what I'm concerned about. Not that that's a horrible thing if we can plan for it and use it to our advantage, but to get caught up in it, that's not so fun. MB, how's it going? Good to see ya. Sicario says, I always wanted to ask what happened to the cow that was attached to the cowbell. Did you eat it? Or did I be because... What is it because it's holy? Habib gets a little touchy when he's on Burger Day. I'm just saying. He has that same problem that what? I saw it on a TV show. What was it? What was that show? With the scientist and whatever. Anyway, one of them was Indian and he loved hamburgers. Yeah, Habib's the same. Releases cuss, it's holy. Bimba nachos. That sounds juicy or yummy. Audrey, I don't know. Is it normal that I just got an ad? They do ads, and that does help support the channel in some way. They say it does anyway. Chief and Keith, has been an exciting day. I bought some pre-IPO shares of Figma at 33 and made a tiny profit today. I don't even know what that is. But I like to keep abreast of all the cool stuff. $33, huh? And you made a good profit. That's a good deal. Congratulations, my man. Being on top of your game right there. Why does my clappy hands not work, man? Sean. All right. Oh, there's my marker. Wow, I'm just now getting there. Submit your coin request for live analysis. Priority goes to members and super chaps. Well, okay, what is Figma? Like, is it more than $33 now? What is Figma? Oh, I'm not even... Let's go over here. We can find out what it is. Well, I see Figma here and Figma there. Is it Fig? I'm guessing that Fig is probably it, and that these are little copycat scam coins. Well, that's not it, because it's like at fractions of a penny. Huh. Okay. Well, I got no clues about it unless we come over here. Maybe they got something here. Figma. That's still fractions of a penny. And market cap 56,000. Something doesn't seem correct here. We'll wait for some more info there. Mel's Williams says, wow, it's Dr. Dog. So may I ask what kind of doctor you are tonight? Well, I used to run a breast massage clinic, but I still offer those services. I'm just saying. Brain surgeon, urologist, no, just breast massage. More breast therapy, that kind of thing, you know. I mean, if your knockers are feeling kind of tight, we can loosen them up. We've got all the instrumentation and all the devices and everything here, all the clamps and all that good stuff. We got it all. That's just what I do in my spare time. That's more of a hobby, really. So it's free though. I like to be generous. Yeah, it's a giver's game, you know. Joe says, just okay, yeah, Bitcoin law, and that should be doing good if yeah, should be in the profit there so far. As someone with a fresh tattoo, I really felt that. Cigarro says, okay, this time is altcoin season. My name is Sam Bib Double Handy Sippy Cup of Handy. Sergio Angel, 113K over the weekend, likely. I mean, it could. Or it could, but that would be to spook out retail. I think I would rather speak. I think, wouldn't you rather freak out the ETF people? Make them get freaky? You're like, oh my god, my ETF balance is going down, I need to sell it during the week or something, like on a Monday or Tuesday. I don't know. They're switching up their game though. They gave us a dump on well, it was today. I was thinking today's Wednesday though. Today's Thursday. They did this a few weeks ago, went on that playbook where they're using Thursday and Friday for dump days, and then the weekends turned out a little flat, and then toward the end turned out actually really good. I mean, that's not like everything repeats, but they do have their little, they got their little things that they do. Finally flipped into the CME gap. Took forever. Last gap is at 91K. Let's see what happens. You got the pre-IPO through Kellyfan, or through Robinhood, not through Kellyfan. Gator Squatch in the house. I see ya. Gator Squatch says ZBC in the hunt buy. I nibbled at it, and I mean small nibble. I had to wait for her to come down because she peaked. Scuba Gerbil. That's a cool name. I'm jealous. Scuba Gerbil. That sounds cool. You can do a lot with Scuba Gerbil. Too many people counting on Taco. I think tomorrow's going to be interesting. Stocks will need to make a higher low on the major index funds. How they? I watched the SPX over here. When she got a little drop. SPX still doing good though. Look at that. They're all freaked out about this drop over here, and we had that little box to look for. It went down a little bit lower, but I wasn't really freaked out about it. I wish I'd played more of it. Gosh darn it. Or even just traded the index. You were starting to see more of that. Are you seeing more of the tokenized stocks? Now they tried it before last cycle and then got their asses sued off, I think, by the SEC. But now you're starting to see some of the tokenized stocks come out. I know Crypto.com has got some available. Some other exchanges and stuff have it. Bybit, I think, maybe. I don't know. There's so many. We're starting to see that now, so we can start playing around with the stock market. Now, there can be an argument to be made here that will altcoins lose favor as stocks get tokenized? Think about that one. What purpose do we have for some of these vaporware altcoins if we got actual stocks that are tokenized? And now we got the same availability of liquidity available to go into those that was going into those altcoins. I think we're going to start seeing the switch, or altcoins are going to have to tighten up their game. I think altcoins, unless they got a really good purpose, then they may have to do a lot more to prove themselves as this new tokenized economy starts coming out. I mean, just some things to think about in the future, or think about for maybe next cycle or whatever. What is that, BLD? Is a hidden gem? Let's take a look at some of these. Stock, not crypto. Oh, it was okay. The Figma was a stock. Is that why it didn't show up? Oh well, there we go. New York Stock Exchange. What's that? 100? You got it at 33. My man, congratulations. Look at that.
All right. Yes.
It's got a nice trajectory right there. We will assume that she's got a channel formation going on, even though, you know, don't have any confirmation of touches there, but kind of let you see what we could be doing. Go straight up there, about 133. Pretty cool. Let's see what we can figure out from what we got here. So, oh, you are oh gosh darn it, those are tricky. It's a 0.5 retrace, and those little suckers can be kind of tricky. We can do our AB of CD and get that measured there. Takes us just a wee bit below. No, we want to. Well, actually, I want to go with the 2 then. I'll mark that little thing right beneath it. But 131 to 133. Let's see. We got this little interesting area about 127 that it might bump its head on. And oh my gosh, this is on what, a 6 minute? So, interesting. I'll have to research that one. ZBC. What was the one? Circle. I picked up some Circle. And it's down. She hit the targets though. That's cool. 273. So this is Circle. Stablecoin. Stablecoins are going to be big, but she getting rejected in there. See that trend line? How we came up for a bearish retest. So you going through correction. No. She's on a 0.5. I would love for that to hold, but for Circle, gotta watch this one. This one's getting ready to come down. I don't know if she's going to. I gotta see what she does. I'm looking at what. Are you really? Dang, do I need to sell before you drop? Or are you going to catch here at this 0.5? Look like you. It looked like she wanted to come down. Looks like Circle's wanting to come down about 156. At least there, maybe lower. Huh. Well, don't that just bite balls? Elliot, what you got here? ABC correction? I might have to take a break from Circle and try to get her cheaper. Put it back in Bitcoin for the time being while Bitcoin's taking a hiatus to a cheaper moment in time. I'm trying to play Circle against Bitcoin. I guess I should CRC. How's it doing against Bitcoin? 24 people hanging out. I know this might be boring, but Circle against Bitcoin right here. We got zeros. That's not going to help me out. I've looked at it before. Really? Huh. I don't remember doing any of this. And she's just leveling up. We were going to look at ZBCN, which was really hot for the past week or so. And now it might be on discount, so now's a good time to start looking at it, because it sure wasn't when it was up. And if you had and FOMO'd in, now you're thinking, oh man. You're probably crying a little bit. I guess we're going to look at perpetual futures and see what... Oh, look, you still respecting that parabola. Jump out to the 4 hour here. I'm amazed if it still holds this, but I mean, that's a great sign if it does. But she's flirting with losing it, and right now we need a trend line, not a dotted line, because... And she is trying to lose that trend line. I'm going to get rid of the dotted line because it just gets confusing. Get the most candle body touches under here that I can for that angle. It seems to be, it might catch. I hope you do. If it doesn't, then we got the, you know, we break through and see if the next support trend line holds us, and it can, and we can get on our merry little happy way. And if it doesn't, then we got these lower areas, and then that kind of sucks. I'm tired of sucky crypto. I want some good crypto, but I wouldn't mind getting this one a little on the cheap side at the best deal possible before it wants to go to its next move. And really, to do that, find the areas that be the most lucrative to look for that she might actually touch, and the best one She's at 1 now. I don't know that this is, you know, these don't always stick. This could be a very hopeful support area, right? It's great when they do. Awesome when they do. It's bullish when they do. Bullish AF is like, yeah, baby, nailed it. Yeah, who's the genius now? Ha, suck it. You know, it'll give you that kind of feeling or whatever. Or you know, it's great when it does respect this area, but it's not normal. It's just not unless it's truly getting with what's going on in the market now. We got a little bit better chance to try to get her down as low as 0.0045. I think I've already got an order set there waiting for it. And that might be a difference on some of the ways that I spot trade than you. I like to set limit orders. Some people, I mean, if you're more trader, because those are for, you know, midterm holds and things like that, and I do spot trading for, right? So I'm not in as full on trader mode, like I got a lot to lose if I'm on leverage or anything, right? So putting limit orders in, wait for them to get hit. That's how I do it on spot a lot. Rather than, you know, some people want to set alerts and wait, and some people want to wait for confirmation, and all those are right. There's nothing wrong with any of those. And then some people like, you know, take chances and put limit orders. And sometimes they get hit, and sometimes they don't get hit. And that's exactly what your big hedge funds and VC guys are out there doing too with their big buys. That's why you get those big order blocks down there that the market makers want to try to drive price down to. They put them orders down there, baby. Let's go get them. So ZBC in on a nice little pullback here. I kind of like it. 15 minutes says she's trying to catch some support here. Maybe she will. It's a nice area to catch support. It's bullish AF if it does. Hadn't broke the trend line. Looking pretty good. Do I need to take another little nibble before she gets away from me, I guess, here, after seeing that on the 15th? Since I am just a nibbling. I wasn't going to nibble when she was running up through here at 0.00. Oh, wow, like you got the hugest discount, Road Dog. Wow, you saved a whole what? Well, actually, that's 14%. Doesn't look like it is from 0.0059 down to 0.0053, but that's actually a 14% savings there. Go figure. Well, when I said nibble, I mean like, yeah. Yep, you got a $5 position there. I might put more than 5 on that one right there. Yeah, just nibbling. I'm nibbling a little bag. She might come down lower. I want to nibble lower. She might go zigzag sideways, and she might go straight up. Let's say it just does something like that. Oh my God, it's gone crazy. At some point, she's gonna get a pullback, and then I nibble again. I mean, if she's going to keep her momentum and she hadn't not at any major tops, or it looks like we've cleared areas, and we got to keep that stuff in mind. But there could be a nice little trade idea, but Elliot, have you got a correction thing? Well, Elliot seems to think she's done with her APC correction. Well, happy sunshine for you, my friend. Chief and Keef says IPO was today. Chief and Keef says I got a little circle too. Says, oh, you can count on me as bullish. Push on bird. Sorry, RS, I lost my crypto in a boating accident. Gosh darn it, those boating accidents. I don't know what it is about that water and seed phrases, but it kills them every time. Do not take your seed phrase with you on the lake. It's just not a good idea. Something will happen. It's just, I don't know. It's weird. Taxman gonna have to duke it out with the local dispensary, dude, for that money. Gator Squatch says people be fooled not to buy ZBCN and BLD for a long time. Now BLD, I'm not sure what that BLD was. That it's making me think of Basecoin for. Oh, that okay. Agoric. I've heard of that. $6.7 million market cap, tiny market cap. Total supply 1.1 billion. That's good. That's That's got go up in this possibilities there with 1 billion, and it being especially at a penny or under a penny. Okay, I'm looking. What do you do? Proof of stake blockchain on the. Oh, you're on Cosmos. Oh, yeah. Agoric JavaScript smart contract platforms offer 17 million plus developers a safe, reliable library of DeFi components to rapidly build and deploy dApps, NFTs, and markets. The Cosmos ecosystem's got a lot of good chains on them, so I can get that over on Osmosis too. Huh? All-time high was 75 cents. That was 3 years ago, so it's a penny now. A billion. That is likely it could go back to 75 cents again. I'm just saying that you got a good point there. I gotta agree with your logic on that one. It may be a slow hold and be trying. You gotta be patient with it. It probably won't be a trader coin. But all things it's got to do is get up to a $600 million market cap, man. It can do that. It can at least do that. Even a $100 million market cap is going to be some gains on this one. And it being a layer 1. Let's go check out the website. Orchestrations for a seamless Web 3. Interesting. I like it. I like Cosmos ecosystems. Now I'm familiar with it. A lot more familiar with it now. BLD. I've seen it over there. I just I probably have a few coins, but I don't have a big position, and maybe I should. Especially if that's cheap. That's something else for me to do tonight when I'm over taking care of my Cosmos stuff, my DeFi and all that. I got Osmos or yeah, Cosmos ecosystem DeFi. Been doing that for a while, and also WAN chain. Go figure. It's a little. Nobody knows about WAN chain. Nobody cares about WAN chain. It's a multi. It's a multi-chain thing. One of the first multi-blockchains out there. They just never did a big marketing thing. So ZBCN looks like you're making me want to buy $5 more. Tell you what. We'll actually put a little bit more in over there. Wallet, are you looking any better? Bitcoin's back at 116,000. That's kind of cool. Making it look like a hopeful V-shaped recovery. Maybe we'll get something like this and bring us back up to these areas. That's what we're looking for. That area seems to be about 117.8. Don't know if we'll get past 118 yet. Maybe, hopefully. I'd love to see us come back up to these top little areas, even if we just try to do this again. Remember, we are in a opening broadening pattern. If we're looking at the little local pattern through here, it's not on the chart that I had it drawn, but they do have a good chance of well, I don't see it bottoming out necessarily per se yet, just yet. They kind of level out when they do it. But that's kind of cool that altcoin's trying to do a little something here on the 1 hour. See them coming up a little 0.5%. So they're starting to move. Going into Friday, that's a little promising. Again, just to drive our theory home for altcoins, it looks like over the weekend we might get a little push up. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Saturday, maybe we Sunday or Monday. I don't know, but over the next few days, look for a push up. And then a possible rollover. So we want to be taking some profit. I really believe, according to these moving averages, I see they're still in a bearish turn right now. Could easily roll over and just go to the slow whoop-de-doo over the next week or so. But as long as we're taking profits when they're going up and we're getting some dry powder or getting some kind of collateral build up down here that we can deploy as they're lower, we can work that little puppy to our advantage. SPX still has 5 open CME gaps extending all the way down to April lows. Liberation Day redux tomorrow. I'll be watching for the whole share positions for the long haul. I didn't really look for gaps over on. I haven't really looked for gaps over here. Oh, yeah. see one there. How good are they about filling them gaps? So was you said April though. Liberation Day. How did I miss all this? March. Here we are. There's April. Oh, this one right here. So a gap. I think most of you probably know it, but some of you don't. So there's a little gap between opening price and closing price in the previous day there, where there's nothing, just a gap in price. It just, you know, highest price one day is 53, and it opens up the next morning, it's going at 53.56. There's a $50 gap there, you know. And there's a whole strategy just to trade gaps. Some people just do that as part of their strategy, as a gap trading strategy. So there are a couple of these things, and same thing holds for Bitcoin, that little areas that could be filled, and a little area around through here. I'm not painting them in as beautiful, but these are some of those gappy areas. But I tell you, man, she's... Was I making fun of somebody over here? Because that's not how I do TA. I don't do those. But we... Huh, that's cool. That's different. Now we got something like this. Is that what I'm seeing? Yeah. You went bit nail on me. What are you doing here? Actually, turn that in. She's on the rising channel. I don't see this as... This doesn't look bearish to me at all. This looks kind of healthy so far on S&P 500. They've already cleared this area over here. We don't need this guy anymore. This little guide, megaphone pattern, remember, 72% chance it breaks to the upside. It did. They have a measured move where it's different ways you can take it, but how did it play out? I would say that we kind of met it. Took a little while to get there, right? Took it all of 2 months to hit that measure move on a daily chart. 60 candles. Can you be that patient to get your targets in? Some people can, some people can't. Back on Bitcoin real quick. Let me come back to the chat. Yeah, found some good info on BLD. Gator Squatch, yeah, better load that back up. You know, $6 million market cap. It's got a good layer 0 behind it to layer 1. I don't fade those Cosmos ecosystem coins. Those seem to be that seems to be the best ecosystem out there, just to be honest with you. I mean, you got Solana and everything, but I mean, as far as one that's really interoperable, where people, it might be the dark horse in this real world asset, not just BLD, but I mean, all the chains are on Cosmos. I'm just saying. Orca is a good trading coin, says Skater Swatch. I played it a few years ago, and it pissed me off because it never got to my $8 target. Oh, that's not you at all. Orca's what, at $2? Yeah, she ranges. So trader coins are ones that oscillate. That's what we kind of mean for trader coins, if you guys aren't clear on that. Oscillate means that if you get a coin that just it ranges, right? You see it do like this, and maybe it does it for a while. That's what Link did between, I think, $5 and $10. Link just did that for, gosh darn it, seems like, I can't remember, but it seems like it was for more than a year, maybe longer than that. But that's an opportunity to build a bag, or just to trade the range up and down, up and down, up and down. Trader coins oscillate. And so when you're in a range, yeah, she's got some. Or some on the 3-day, it doesn't look nearly as exciting on the 3-day. So she has some good things there. Let's clear all this old information out. Take some new information here on Orca from the swing high. From the old butt crack high there. Oh, you lost your 236, so you're still back in the juicy accumulation area. You need to look for 376 and forged with 32. For the targets that are worth holding for, in my personal opinion. Anything less than that, I'm like, eh. Where we are now to there, 69 to 100% gains, and that's what I like to see. Got to be patient for a play like that. And here's a trend line, and it looks like we might be coming back down to test that little guy. Might be able to find this one about going back to the $2 mark. We're at 221, so we might retest that $1.99 $2 area before bouncing. Might, doesn't have to. Could find us high or low here. Bounce off of that little higher Fibonacci area. That could happen too. That little 786 just, well, it's right down there. 199, so I guess I'm looking for it to go there then. On the old daily, what do you say here on the 4-hour? Lost the 200 moving average. You might come back down here. I would say you have a better chance than not. There's also some support there. It might take it a while to get there, I wonder. Ooh. It's a bullish cross, 200 over the 300. That's actually bullish. I don't know if she's going to get here right now or not. It looks like you might come back up before you go down. You got that trend line. You got this one. Oh, yeah. Oh, shoot. X marks the spot, baby. It looks like you got some support right now. What you looking like on the smaller time? 15. Yeah, there's that support. Giving us a little bottom formation right here. So looks like that might have a good chance of holding. That's cool. So looking for that 199. It might happen, but it might take it a while to get there. It might go up and then come down. It's on the table, but right now it looks like this one, Orca is wanting to kind of try to come back up here about 250 at least. Pretty cool. Gator Squad says, I stacked up XRP by playing with Orca. Really? I didn't know they had it over there. I haven't been over there in a long time. That's cool. A lot of people, I mean, these dexes have gotten us so much better than what they were last time, and Osmosis is the one that I'm referring to. I look over there and see how many coins that they got over there, because they're an interoperable chain too, and they can take wrap coins from whatever those other chains and stuff like that. They got Bitcoin over there, so if a dex has Bitcoin available where I can trade and get wrap Bitcoin or whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna hang out there, and I'm gonna put some profits into some Bitcoins. That's what I try to do, stack up some Bitcoin and stuff like that too. Staking rewards, all that, and translate them into Bitcoin. I need to start focusing on getting some stablecoin. That's the one that I'm short of so much. I don't have enough stablecoin at the moment. I need to buy some stablecoin, and not with fiat money. I need to find some crypto to trade out for some good stablecoin. Bitcoin, you're losing it, baby. You're losing it. What are you doing over here on the smaller time frames? She's made it past. That was the low that we lost, and now we're trying to regain it, right? It looks like we're doing a pretty good job in that, right? It's a 50-minute time frame, a little bit bigger of a time frame. So, wow, look at all these crazy lines I got here. It looks like crazy lines, right? Like, how do you even read that? It's like it's. Have I got anything over here that I'm looking for a chart that I can erase? Can I erase you? Maybe. Is there anything bigger over? Okay, I don't see anything major important. I like to have a fresh chart too, so we'll get a fresh one there.
I'm charting my course, eyes on the prize. No fear in my chest, riding high on the height.
I think we did this earlier, but I want to take it from here. I did it from over here. It's basically about the same, but do the actual leg. We got above our 236. Great. We're finding some resistance at the 382. Wow. Magical area where we're finding resistance happens to be a Fibonacci area. Wow. Wonder why we use Fibonacci's. That's why. Because boom, if that was a target, you got paid. Ah. She might She might pull back, retest. She might keep on going. We don't know. This is a good sign that she wants to try to come up a little bit. Still, it might be a little pullback before we do any of that. That's cool. 786 area. That's a nice place to get to. 170,900. The area that I'm really looking for a reaction at is going to be here at the 0.5. That's going to give us some information that we need. If we get rejected there, crap, we might be looking at some more downside. A little bit more possible than not. If we can get above it, maybe get rejected at the 618. The rule is if we come up here and get rejected, oh crap, man. Hope for a higher low, because if not, we can be coming back down to 113. That could happen. If we can get above it and get rejected, we might bounce there, come down lower. I don't know. Find a higher. We can even come down here. We're still, we got more chances of finding a higher low if we get rejected off that 618, rather than if we get rejected off this 0.5. Does that make sense? That's the strategy. So all eyes on 116,592. Can we get above it? We need you to get above it, Bitcoin. And we also need total 3 to do something very similar over here. We need total 3 to get above this little area right here at $993 billion. If we can, same story. If we can get up there, we got a good chance of doing a little bit more of a recovery, coming back up to these areas over here, back to the trillion, and everybody can be happy and feel like a genius and need to be taking some profits there, because these things have flipped negative. I mean, it's going to be shaky, and probably even coming up here, you might be coming down for a lower low. Just saying. But definitely getting rejected here at 999. It's less likely you're going to catch a higher low. A little less likely. It could happen, but it's also saying, hey, we also got to start watching out for some of these lower lows here, because yeah, that crap could be happening here. So that's all eyes on those areas for Bitcoin and total 3. 12 people. Everybody's running off. I guess I got bored in there. Thank you for hanging out, everybody. We're checking out Bitcoin here, watching it try to come back up, watching our altcoins as they're doing a little give and take here, and doing more taking than giving, seems like, lately. But we got Friday tomorrow, which for some reason I'm anticipating it to be a little bit bullish. I don't know how long it will hold, but whether it's a relief rally that we're getting to come up before we come down a little bit, or maybe it was just a little fake out, and then they're going to play well games on the weekend. They're always playing well games on the weekend, but we are heading to the weekend, and it's not the best time to be, doing anything out of fear, because they will try to scare you. That maybe they'll try to take us. We don't know. We just got to get ready for it. And my plan is, as prices start to come up on Bitcoin and altcoins, de-risking a little bit on some of them bags, getting some of that stable coin, getting some of that margin paid off, or whatever, how you want to look at it. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. While we have a shaky market and we start working our way into August, this is the last day of July. I guess we should do that monthly candle close. Did that for the algorithm. I don't think I did that. How you looking, monthly candle? You look like you suck. Monthly candle sucks on Bitcoin. But you know what I like to do for like these major things? I like to come over here to the MBT, Micro Bitcoin Future, CME. And I like to see what they got over there too. Their moving averages are just a little bit more happy than what we have on our other exchanges. It's been a helpful guide using their indicators or moving averages to help navigate over some of these tricky spots we've been in. So you got that going on too. Weekly candle. Oh man, look at that. Is that a bearish engulfing candle? That's a big ugly red candle. We don't need to see no more of that. That sucks for a weekly candle. That's how we're on a monthly candle. What the hell is this turkey talking about? It's not a weekly candle close. Monthly candle. For July, that's all we got. A little pancake candle. Looks like a little tiny piston. Just wanting to pump. We couldn't go up any higher. We just kind of leveled out. Just didn't do much through July here. For the whole month? Wow. That'd be crazy. So that should change tomorrow. This was is that right? No, this is oh my god, I can't even read it. This was July. July was good. My god, what are we looking at? I'm not expecting it to switch over. It's already switched over. It's already switched over. And you're telling me I got 28 days. That's because I'm on this one. I'm going to come over here to the regular one. Screw you guys. Screw that. This is Hakinashi. That's the regular. Here we go. This is, let me get out the CME stuff. So July was good, and then here we are. We haven't dropped down too much. We're above the 9, above the 5 on the monthly. We're above all the good moving averages. If we look at where they are, 9 moving average, possibility to come down to 100,000. We don't usually touch it too much once we get away from it, so that's kind of cool. Above the 5 moving average, things are looking good on the monthly, I think. The weekly's looking kind of suspect, touching that 5 moving average. Still above the 9, we're still good. I ain't got nothing to bitch about on the weekly. I can't bitch about it until we break that 9 moving average. That's just my rule. Oh, on the 3-day, we can talk about you though. You suck, Bitcoin. What you been out here 115? What's wrong with you, sorry ass little coin? Getting down here breaking a 9 moving average. What's wrong with? We talked dirty about him now, and over here on the daily, but on the weekly and the monthly, Bitcoin looking good. I'm just saying. So I'm still looking for signs that this might be a fake out, and I gave you what the levels we're looking for that we kind of need to get above, and to look for possible rollovers there. If we see the rollover, then just know that's crap. It's going to be a little bit more of a roller coaster ride. But if we start breaking those areas, we start playing with those areas, starting to recover those moving averages, start recovering those little juicy levels. The closer we get to 120, the better. As soon as we get past 120, the better and bullish. And I'm curious to see what they do here on the weekend. And we will check back in tomorrow. My guess is we're headed up just a little bit. See you guys tomorrow night. Trade carefully. Let's go to the end screen. Good night, everybody.
You've been mining in the shadows, chasing digital gold.
Oh, I see.
Hodling every coin you claim, your secrets untold. Whispers on the chain ignite, you're pulling me slow, slow. Crypto's in your eyes.
Hey, glad to have you here. Hit that subscribe button if you don't mind, and come back and join us again. Cool little place to hang out. We also have a Telegram group. You can go over there. I think links are in the description below, probably in the chat too. Come out, hang out with us.
You're dancing in my dreams, babe, with your blockchain ways. You just want my transaction, yeah. You just want my stacks to send. Oh, playing games with central plans. I'm slipping deeper in your hands.
Bitcoin making lower highs on the 4 hour. Not happy to see that. Not me either, but
You just want
it is what it is.
baby. Not my keys, not my crypto lately. Pulling me with moves so shady. You just want transaction. You just want transaction, baby. Charts are spinning, I'm persuaded. Lost in code.
As long as it's not an algorithmic stablecoin.
Light up the dark, your apes are on display.
Joe.
Gas fees pull me under, but I'm swaying anyway.
So I think I got Meet Damien already pulled up over here, his website. If you're not familiar, go check him out. 385 subscribers. We can probably give him a few more, just saying. And we also have Joe's channel over here, 2.27, 2,270 subscribers. Channel's growing, Joe. Doing a good job, my man. And he streams every day.
You just want my transaction, yeah. You just want my stacks to send. Oh, playing games with central plans. I'm slipping deeper in your hands. You just want transaction. You just want transaction, baby.
What? We dropped down to 12 people, now we got 24 and I'm at the end screen?
Pulling me with moves so shady. You just want transaction.
Are we going to start charting again?
You just want transaction, baby. Charts are spinning, I'm persuaded. Lost in code, intoxicated. Chains are humming. Coins are running, running.
this is Jupiter.
You just want transaction.
ABC correction going on here. Me over.
Not my keys, not my crypto lately. Pulling me
Maybe.
with moves so shady. You just want transaction. You just want transaction.
Maybe.
Charts are spinning, I'm persuaded. Lost in code, intoxicated. You just want transaction. Sign my hash, I'm still resistant. Well in the waves, I'm drifting. Crypto's my sweet addiction.
Jupiter's at some interesting levels. Now, what I see is that we could bounce up here, come back up, and then maybe roll over and still get hit 40 cents. And I don't know if Elliot's seeing it that way or not, or if he thinks we're going to... A very possible ABC correction M top here. Probably seen this up a lot of coins. There's a possibility for lower lows, but also some possibility for a little support and pullback here. Might be an interesting play there on Jupiter. Pingu should be getting into an area that's worth looking at. Some of these ones should be getting into some areas that's worth checking out at least, right? We'll probably be looking at a lot of setups this weekend, possible setups. All right, good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you on the next one. That's where we say good night, John Boy.
Good night, John Boy.
Get a little cowbell in your life.